Well, yes, before me touch it, I'm going to make my singer come go and exercise out of my lung. Now come, Bimba! Hold on, let's start, my good day. Think I better start, because you know we're not past that. How we come to break all the young girls' heart? Yes, easy. Yeah. See, Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony, side by side. Talk. Whoa. Hold on. Listen up. There are 7 Spanish angels all the all throughout the sun. They were love you.
This young singer has a great future. Are you ready for Garnet Silk?
My love is a stepping up. Love is a stepping up. Love, it's growing. Love inside of me. Oh, it is showing. Shining so bright. It's growing. Yes, love is mine. Yes, it is showing. Just can't hide. So long we've been together. Can't keep you to myself. Got to share you with another. Got to share you with someone else. Growing love inside of me. Oh, it is showing. Shining so bright. It's growing. Yes, love is mine. Yes, it is showing.
28-year-old entertainer Garnet Silk is dead. He and his 53-year-old mother, Dulce Gray, were burnt to death in her one-apartment house at Hatfield District near Mandeville. Since the incident, the Mandeville police and forensic experts have been working round the clock to find out just how Garnet Silk and his mother died.
The latest on that incident is that we have finally classified that as a accidental death as a result of a cylinder that exploded when it was hit by a round from a shotgun.
As news of the incident spread, scores of people converged on the burnt-out remains of the one-bedroom apartment house. I'm Robert Roy for JBC News.
Listen, my son, the prophets have come. Music is the rod and we are gold.
Like I say in one of my songs, music is the rod and we are Moses. The rod which strikes the rock. You know? So this rod now is striking the heart of the people, making true love flow.
We have the power to turn things around. It's for us to stand up when we fall to the ground. I say this with a smile, pause for a while.
There's certain youth now who really make some positive move. Take for instance Garnet Silk. A great guy. He's another ambassador to the reggae industry. Wow. The next couple of years, if everything and the Lord shine his light, see me, I just figure out where the youth they're going in history.
How did that song come around with Garnet Silk? Because Garnet Silk was still a new artist at that time. How did you guys put that song together?
You know, rhythm is a key factor in an artist, and a good artist, he will have a good song. For it was my song, it was Garnet's song. He have the song for quite a while.
Okay.
But he couldn't find a rhythm for the song. And I always want to voice him. And within the time with Blender used to come around the studio also for I guess. And Blender, it wasn't even Blender, it was Tony Rebel.
Yes.
Tony Rebel used to come by the studio and Tony Rebel, and I asked Tony Rebel, I said, I need to voice Garnet. I have a rhythm where I know he will like and all of that. And you know, I have two rhythms for a song where enough people don't you know the song, but it's a great song named Spread the Love with Garnet Silk. They spread all the love.
Big song. What I wonder.
Okay. Well, those are the two rhythm and the two rhythm what I advise you. And him just come, God just sent him. And I just said to him, say, I have a rhythm for you now, son. You see, for him listen it, it's like him have this lyrics so long. But if you notice, Garnet never do a dub plate after that song,
You know what? You're right. I've never heard that as a dub.
No. Because not if me could get it and say, this is a song where him have, dying of vision and him won't do a dub for it because it's a special song to him. And when him do find out, when I realize I have this rhythm here, he never hesitate, it just, and it end up under the two songs the same day. That is history again.
The performance was such a magical performance that when I hear Garnet is no longer with us, I have to cry still.
The number they performed was called Fight Back, and fighting back was apparently what the singer had in mind when he left for Mandeville later that week. Silk's dream of building a house there was being frustrated by thieves.
His dream must have been to see his mother live inside the house, and never really fulfilled that. He never lived to see it happen.
What happened instead has been front page news all this week. The singer who sang about burning down Babylon was himself consumed by flames Friday, along with his mother. What's known is that gunfire ignited a gas cylinder at his mother's home. Yet to be established is who pulled the trigger. As the police tried to trace ownership of guns found at the death scene, speculation grew that Silk had paid the ultimate price by himself setting in motion a tragic chain of events. An allegation that some who knew him found hard to believe.
Now, if you ask me, I don't think Garnet had any firearm. Had anything to do with firearm.
Garnet was a youth who I feel was dealing with perfect love. He was a symbol of consciousness. So there's no way no one can tell me about he was playing on with guns. That is my belief.
A belief not shared by radio host Leakim Samaj, who claims a reliable source for his tale of a dangerous demonstration gone horribly wrong.
My source indicates that Garnet was actually showing someone the gun, showing something about the gun, and it accidentally went off, hitting the cylinder, causing that immediate explosion, and the room was totally incinerated.
3 survivors now recovering in hospital may be the only eyewitnesses, but until their story is told, there are only more versions of the truth.
I hear that Garnet himself went inside the house and never leave, and I figure him could have tried to make an escape too. But I can put myself in a film situation. I love my mother too, and if I see my mother in a situation like that and helpless, it's really difficult to leave her.
There's no question about going out and coming back in. Anybody who got out of that could not get back in. So what we hear about him going out and coming back in for his mother, that is not substantiated. Those who got out were lucky. Those who didn't died.
In his short career, the soft-spoken Rastafarian had known danger. Held up and robbed in Jamaica, reportedly abducted while in England, Silk had lately, friends say, been the target of death threats.
If somebody threatened my life, and I apply for a license firearm, and I can't get it, then at some point I go and try to find a way to have one, because I have to protect my life and property and family. Simple.
But people will wonder, here's Freddie McGregor, a Rastafarian, talking about owning a firearm to protect himself.
Well, I mean, I am no lamb to the slaughter either. I am Freddie McGregor, the singer and Rastafarian, but also Freddie McGregor have a life to live and a family and property, which need to be protected too.
Don't confuse self-defense, protection, with predatory ambitions. Garnet had no predatory ambition, but to me it's the ultimate status of a man when you will defend yourself, your property, your friends, and those who you love. So there's no contradiction there.
Can't he rely on the police force in Jamaica? Can he rely?
I know I can't.
A reggae singer with solid dancehall credentials, Silk had confirmed his popularity with memorable performances at Sunsplash and Sunfest, and he was one of a handful of singers built for sting. A leader among a new wave of Rastafarian performers, Silk acknowledged his influence on his contemporaries in an interview last month.
It's Jah who chose I to be one of those influences. So, yeah, man, I would say, with a humble spirit, giving all thanks and praises to the Most High, And yeah, to be honest, yeah, I'm one of those people who God choose, you know.
Seen by some as an heir to Bob Marley, fans also paid tribute, snapping up his music in record stores this week.
And no matter how rocky is the way, I'll never bow to no other gods, no, no, no. Oh Jah, I promise to serve thee to the end.
Night when Garnet Silk suffered that terrible transition in Mandeville, there was a show there that night. I never forget the Manchester Plaza. I was there performing, and I performed, and Garnet should come and close the show because that was the set. That's how the stage, the setting was. He was to come and close the show, and you know, my brother, after I work and come out on the balcony and ringing out, I never forget ringing out me Marina card, sweat, and my whole body wet. And we see a fire over Hatfield side, and I said, wait, which fire that? And same time I said, boy, you must cane them about now. But I said, but no cane feeling there. Yes, sir. After I drive out and I reach town, Fatis get the car and them say, boy, Garnet Silk died, you know. So them burn him up in a fire and one over and sit, you know. So from there and then, I'm at the right at the way I take and put on my clothes and call Mikey General and drive back to Mandeville. By the time we reached by Mandeville, it was daylight, and we went to the morgue where they brought his body and asked them to make me see them body. But Mikey General never want to go in because she just start growing locks. My one just start growing up. But me saying to myself, say, boy, I am a fire. No matter how my locks. Before someone wash with lime and read two songs, but I have to go see the body of this great man who just, I have to go see him. I have to go see the remains of this great man, my brother and my friend. Because I used to go to Garnet Silk house and reason with him, and he and I used to discuss Bible, just like my father and his friends. Garnet and I would discuss Bible because one of the main things, Garnet, his philosophy and his belief was that he was definitely no doubt worship His Majesty as God. And on the other hand, I see His Majesty as a great king and an emperor, defender of the faith, because the Bible says He is the King of kings and Lord of lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, elect of God. It was God who elected him. So people try to skip out the part there when they say he was elected by God. So His Majesty, I try to tell Garnet, I love His Majesty and I give Him His praise. But the same way I see Jesus Christ, I see His Majesty as a light and a way unto the God of creation. And I speak of Yahweh, Jehovah, I am that I am, God of Jacob and Abraham. So I hit me, one whole long reason sometimes sweat a bust out of skin. And then sometimes Ricky Trooper used to come and sit in, and them time the Trooper start put on all trying over like, you know.
His songs have struck a chord in the hearts and souls of reggae music lovers across the world. Not for a long, long time has there been a vocalist of the caliber of this young man. We spoke to him on the phone recently from Jamaica, and now it is a pleasure to have him live and direct on Kiss 100 FM. At long last, Garnet Silk, welcome to London.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel?
Very good. I feel good, man.
And how do you feel with all this praise, with all these wonderful things that are happening to you?
Well, you have no praise. All praises belong to the Almighty. As we say, I man give all the praise to the Father while I pray for my blessings to rise, you know. Because He is worthy to be praised. But we can't deny feeling good about all of this. Because we are very much happy that He chose us to play such a great role that we are playing today. And we give thanks once again to the Almighty.
Atlantic Records didn't hesitate in signing you up. They were right on your case. How do you feel about that? Is that turning out the way you wanted it to? Sometimes when an artist signs to an international label, it becomes sort of head-scratching time, because it's like men in suits in other countries telling you what to do and how to run your career. How has it been for you?
Well, that is up to how you deal with your business. You have to make sure people know what you want, what you want to deal with still, you know what I'm saying? So you just set everything straight before you come to certain agreement and make them understand. Pen and paper. you have certain agreement on paper where from a site go. It can't go otherwise, cause the proof is there.
Lean on me when you're not strong.
You see, I'm here to teach and comfort people. Because Jah
put her here so for do the work there. You know? And I man see myself and many others will deal with music the right way as Moses and reggae music especially is the rod. See? I man say music is the rod and we are Moses, leading God's children to the promised land.
Yes, it is showing, shining so bright, it's glowing. I know it's love of mine. Yes, it is showing, yeah, just been tired. So long we've been together, can't keep you to myself. Got to share you with another, got to share you with someone else. It's growing, love inside of me. Yes, it is showing, shining so bright. It's growing, yes, it is showing. Just in time. Come on, my brothers and sisters. Let's not waste our time. We've got to move.
I see myself as a messenger of Jah. You know? Yes, I see myself as a messenger of Jah. I put through certain works in a musical form. I love all music. Reggae, funky, you name it. As long as when the vocal meets the instrument, no, the words of the vocalist is pure and true. I personally believe that some rhythms are instruments. Yeah, some instruments are innocent until the words are put to the instrument.
Let Jah be praised. Watch this, watch this. Nothing can divide us, nothing separate us, nothing can divide us. No one can stop me from loving you. And I know no one can praise. Watch this, watch this. Nothing can divide us, nothing separate us, nothing can divide us. No one can stop me from loving you. And I know no one can.
Where Africa I come from. But I'm found in a different farm now. In a Jamaica. I'm a place near Manchester. I'm on the play already. Hatfield. Really. I'm a group there too. Yeah. We grew up at Hatfield, but we're born at Birmingham, man. Yes. Should we be Hatfield so long we never remember say at Birmingham born. You know? But after time, as I man get older, we decide say it's like if I move up to Kingston, can up in the country musically. Yeah. So we start going come in the city. From city to the country. And after time I decide so I go stop DJ because I find myself dealing with singing more, you know, better. I realize that Josh showed me say singing is my real thing.
Yes, I. Whoa. deep brown eyes. He said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. So they could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they will take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels. Love the other time. One love.
From a band of music, me know. But if you say the public, when we start like sing for people now, like sing for a massive. From my man about 13, I'm bridging them take me to a dance one night. And I asked the sound man for me to talk 2 things. Because them time I used to DJ now. I was a DJ first. And the sound one I never told me to touch the mic. I look like, a little youth and then come like, I would check say, I don't know, joke thing my DJ didn't dance. Anyway, my brother, them kind of get serious when him and force him to touch it because I don't know. They believe in that them local DJ them time, And touch it and the place rip up.
Times in our life, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, 'cause it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, 'cause no one can feel your wants and your needs if you won't let it show. Listen, you just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Yeah. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on me. When you're not strong, then I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, 'cause it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Yeah.
I come realize that Jah the only way, and I if I call upon him in good times and bad times, and I willing to do so, and I know there's no other way. It's a true Jah teacher if you love myself. I just go and take care of my little self here, sir. Try my best and make Jah do the rest.